Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome to my YouTube channel DigiLearnersPoint. In today's video we are going to cover the solution of assignment number 2 associated with the subject Taxation Management having subject code FIN623. Its total marks are 10 and it is related to the Spring 2022 semester of virtual university. So let's start reading questions in order to save time. Mr. Anonymous, anyone, manager of a local company in Pakistan, went to Sweden in October 2021. He returned to Pakistan in March 2022. For the tax year 2022, following are the details of his income and other particulars. In this section, they are giving information about a man, anonymous man, maybe A, B, C, T, and he also giving us information about his employment status as a manager of a local company, and the company has sent him to the Sweden uh, in October 2021 and he returned back in Pakistan in March 22. If you calculate the number of days from October 2021 to March 2022, the number of days that you have obtained is equal to 180 days. For the tax year 2022, following all the details of his income and other particulars. For the tax year 2022, following are the details of his income and other particulars are given. So let's read out the given information one by one to understand the questions. Monthly basic salary 170,000, overtime payment 150,000, entertainment allowance 50,000, unfurnished accommodation provided by employer 300,000, utilities paid by employer 90,000, medical allowance 250,000, conveyance provided for official use, value of car purchased by the employer 150,000 means 5.15 million, loan taken from employer at 8% interest 3 million, 300,000, rental income from property is 750,000, non-adjustable advance received 150,000, Scott paid 350,000, donations provided to the education institutions run by the federal government of Pakistan. By mistake it is B. In my opinion, here should be by 200,000. And let's move to the requirements. For the year, please understand this. First, I will remove this one from where. Okay. For convenience, I have strike out this sentence. Okay. For tax year 2022, determined for Mr. Anonymous. First part, residential status, which has 1.5 marks. Taxable income, which has 6 marks. Tax liability 2.5 marks. So the question has split into 3 parts with different marks associated with the different tasks. So let's move to the answer. Before that, I am going to tell you the residential status of Mr. Anonymous is resident, because as per section 82 of the income ordinance, that the person who lives or stay in Pakistan for 183 days, he should be considered as a resident of Pakistan. So for the part B, we will move to the Excel sheet where I have performed all the necessary calculations. So here is a required solution of the assignment. So let's start with the sections applicable and particulars, total income, exempt income, taxable income remarks. Before going to this, I am going to request all of you, if you found any mistake or error regarding any step, please mention in the comment section, or if you disagree with any any step, please come up with your comments and suggestions in comment section. As a result, we will get benefit from your suggestion and comments in a better way. So monthly income is not exemptable. So this is the monthly income. So we have multiplied by 12 because we are going to determine the taxable income for the tax year 2022. You must mention here tax year 2022. So taxable income is 2.04 million. Then we come to the overtime payment under the section 2 subclass, under section 12 subclass 2. Overtime payment 150,000 is directly go to the taxable income, means there is no exemptions available on this part of the income of the Mr. Non-NM person. Entertainment allowance is also not exemptable. It is whole amount become the part of the taxable income and will place in under the heading of taxable income 50,000. Now come to the next part of the income, unfurnished accommodation provided by employer. This component is related to the income tax rule 2002, rule for valuation of accommodations. So 300,000 as it is provided by the employer and unfurnished, so it directly go to the part of the go to the column E as a part of the taxable income 300,000. Now utilities paid by employee, it is come under the heading of prerequisites, and also unfurnished accommodation is part of the prerequisites given by the employer. So subsection 6 of section 13 is related to this component of the prerequisite. So 90,000 it is also directly go to the section of taxable income, uh, 90,000. Now come to the medical allowance at 10%. This is belong to the class 139 part 1 of second schedule. So how much we are going to calculate exemption here in case of medical loans, 10% exemption available on the basic monthly income. As we are going to calculate, it is my opinion, maybe you differ from my opinion, as we are going to calculate taxable income for years. So what the base amount we will take, we will take base amount 2.05 million, rather 240,000, I think something like that. Let's move to see another view of the 170,000. 170,000, maybe some take this value as a consideration to calculate the taxable income, but in my opinion I am going to take up this value related to the whole year, and we will get the exemptionable income applying 10% applying 10% rate on annual basic salary or income amount. So this is what we get, 20,000, 204,000. So we will deduct this amount from the actual receivable amount. So the amount that is become the part of taxable income is 46,000. Now the other component of this given information is conveyance provided for official use value for car purchased by employer. This is a point to to be understood in a very understandable way, that uh, this the car given by the employer specifically only for the use of offices, but not not partly allowed to use for his personal uses. So I am not going to include this amount into the taxable income, because the use of car is totally uh, specific for the official matters, official use. So loan taken from employer at 8%. So this component is related to the subsection 7b of section 13. There is a benchmark as given in your syllabus, is as per year 2009 it is 11%. So it is less than 8% is less than 11%. So the difference are spread between the 11% and 8%, 3%. So uh, the difference of 3% we will apply on the amount of loan that he has taken from the employer, which is 3 million. So let's see the calculation here, 0.03 into 3 million, so we will get 90,000. So only that portion of loan will be in the part of the taxable income. Now come to the rental income from the property, which is also related to the treatment of income from property, section 15. And see, uh, again I am going to share with you the calculation of amount that will be the part of the taxable income. For this, we are going to approach the slab which is related to the rental income. Here, rental income belongs to slab 3. I am going to show you in the slab as well in short time, in upcoming short time. So first understand this. Rental income belongs to slab 3, where slab 3 started from 600,000 to 2 million. For 600,000, we have 15,000 absolute value plus 10% of excess amount. So 60,000, 600,000 plus or 750,000 minus 600,000, we have excess amount equal to 150,000, and then we are going to apply 10% on excess 150,000. As a result, we will get this amount, and this amount becomes the part of taxable income. Let's go to the site where I have taken this slab. So please see this withholding tax. This is a site at parkrevenue.com from where I have picked up this slab. See where the gross amount of, first I am going to highlight this, where the gross amount of rent exceeds rupees 600,000 but does not exceed rupees 2 million, the tax rate shall be rupees 15,000 plus 10% of the gross amount exceeding rupees 60,000. I hope you will be satisfied with this information. Now come back to our solution. So non-adjustable advance receipt, which is equal to 150,000. So we will divide this by 10. By 10, why by 10? We are going to separate this amount over the period of 10 years. That's why I am going to divide 150,000 by 10, and as the resultant value 15,000 become the part of the taxable income. So at the end, I am going to add all of these figures. See, if I'm double click on this one, you see the all the corresponding cells are highlighted, and we will get the taxable amount which is equal to 2.811 million, otherwise 28,100,000, 11,000. Now come to the deductions. Zakat. Section 60, deductible allowances zakat, which has been paid as a withdrawal, withholding tax early, not withholding tax because zakat is compulsory. So we will deduct it from the our taxable income. So our taxable income is now is 2.461 million. Now I am going to find out the tax liability. So now we going to find the slab where our taxable income lies. So our taxable income lies in this bracket 2.4 million to 3.6 million, and the criteria of calculating the tax liability is that the tax rate of 20% imposes on amount excess 2.4 million, first element of this slab. So our amount is excess by 61,000. So I am going to calculate this in this way. See, 165,000 is equal to 22.4 million plus the excess amount 61,000 with a rate of 0.2 20%. So we will get this amount. So the tax liability is 177,200. Now we have given a donation, computation of tax credit on donation. We are going to calculate a tax credit on donation. How we are going to calculate? Please see this formula. I am going to divide E20. Let me check this E20, this one, and E18. E18 is this one, total taxable income, into C21, and C21. This is the amount of donation is given. So this amount has been given. So as this is a tax credit, so we deduct it from the tax liability, and we get the next taxable net tax liability. Sorry, I have written a payable. There should be next tax liability. So the amount is equal to 152,799.35. So we have determined this portion. Here the part 2 tax, total taxable income, and here is the part 3 net tax liability. Please remove this payable. Instead write here net tax liability. I hope you will find this answer useful. If found useful, please hit the like button and share with your friend. And your suggestions and any anything you have noticed wrong in this solution, please mention in comment section. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.